Good morning. We've got 2 minutes to go, and the Chesspatzers are playing a Simul against Simon Williams. I don't know how many of there is playing, but there's quite a lot, and most of them are streaming. I've got a link to the various streams here, and Simon will be streaming as well, and it should be on YouTube later as well. So it'd be great to get a bit of feedback about our games. Where am I going to put this? Oh yeah, I see. I've done it in the wrong place. Okay, so that's great. I've actually right. Okay. So it's going to send us a challenge through. Have I got? Oh, I haven't got time. If you go to Chesspatzer UK, there's a link down my page a little bit to Chesspatzer UK. If you go there, all the links to all the streamers will be on that. So I've only spent about 16 hours setting this up, and I've actually forgot that I've got two computers set up, and I've just done it incorrectly. Simon's about to start streaming, I think. I'm not going to watch that stream because I don't want any tips on what he's going to play. And also, when I've seen him playing longer play games, I have noticed that he gets a sixth sense when people are watching the stream, and so he'll say, well, I'm going to play B13. And then you think, God, B13, what a wild move. And you prepare for it. He's got a plan on the other side of the board. Now, B13, clearly there's not a B13. I was a bit excited. But B3, for instance, say. Let's go into live chess, where you can send me a and so we'll see. We'll take a look and we'll see if we've got any coming through. I'm going to widen the screen up a minute, so it's going to look a little bit odd for a sec. I'm going to take everything off that I can to try and improve the speed a little bit. Let's have a look if Jacques has got it set up yet. Chesspatzer UK. Chesspatzer is online. He's got his stream starting soon. Logo up. Let's have a look. I can't have that there. Never mind. Right. So now it's just we've got to. That's my waiting. And now I need a drink of water. I'll tell you what. I think Simon might give a bit of an intro. So I'm going to put on the Be Right Back baboon. BRB baboon, who's the baboon of love, the chess playing baboon of love. Okay, so I'm going to listen to Simon for a sec to see about him setting it up.
Lack of streaming. So what's going on today? Well, I'm trying something new. So it could go horribly wrong,
yeah.
horribly right, or just wrong and right. I'm playing a simultaneous against the Chesspatzers.
Chesspatzers.
And I'm just going to put their link into the chat.
Simon's put the link in the chat, so as soon as he actually starts sending the
there, so I'm just going to
games
say
through.
Hello to Yabjorn. Hello Yabjorn. I've got that wrong. Good start. And yeah, the Chesspatzers are basically a bunch of people who have got together. They were founded by a guy called Jax, or JT, who I met at the party I had, the GingerGM party in London. And he's put together this band of...
A band? He's put together a band?
Of warriors who basically are, they're called the Chesspatzers. And they're all from around the world. Go and check out the website that I'm just going to put into... Yeah,
so go and check out ChesspatzerUnite.com.
It's basically, yeah, this...
Hey look, this is a picture of all the Chesspatzers who are playing Simon. Hope you like the artwork.
Exciting.
I'll rustle that up in a couple of minutes, I am. When I say a couple of minutes...
Very dangerous. So I'm going to take them all on. Now, the players
That might be like
I
black
am
hole
facing
time.
today. Now, I think I'm facing about 14 players.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to warn you now, the first, I guess, half an hour, 20 minutes of this stream might be a bit mental, because I've got to challenge all the players, get them all listed, and as soon as the game starts, it will be a lot more smooth running, I hope. So do give me a little bit of a break if it takes a while to get this thing going. Okay, and also another thing I would like to say is obviously a massive hello to everyone who is in the chat today. So I know it's been a long time.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a bit odd, isn't it?
To watch the stream. We'll have a bit of a laugh today. It's Saturday morning. Got a bit of a headache. Must admit, was doing a bit too much of that yesterday.
Now,
that's not singing.
Another one of the premises here, not a premise, but
and I even had some tequila.
Clearly Simon is a grandmaster. Now, I've played a couple of international masters online in shorter games, and it was like when Darwin met a giant tortoise. Thought, I'll go and chase that. What's he do? Chases after the tortoise hasn't moved, does it? The tortoise is just sat there, looking about. It's never seen a person. Might have seen a person. They're usually being out, aren't they? They're like massive tortoise pasties. Anyway, this is a bit like Simon playing. I played Lawrence Trent, right? Every single move was so much better than mine. I didn't panic, but I got absolutely trashed. I was a piece down in 14 minutes. Now, that's Lawrence Trent. Lawrence Trent, what a fantastic player. GingerGM is a grandmaster, isn't he? He's 38 years old. Right, so let's try and wait for the yeah, so GingerGM has been playing since he was a kid. At 12 he was major champions. I think he's always had a beard. He was probably born with a beard. They probably pulled him out with a beard. Pulled him out by his beard. I tell you what, he's that strong, he probably pulled himself out. He probably grabbed his beard and pulled himself out. That is how he was born. I absolutely love watching his streams. And he's got a website, GingerGM.com. You can go, you can buy all of his DVDs. I think they're fantastic. Honestly, it's so entertaining. I don't know how anybody from any walk of life would not want to watch him. Anyway, let's see what he's doing. Let's see. Oh, that's me. I'm in live chess. Oh, it.
Very hard if I play 3 minute. 30-minute increment, 30 seconds. That's what we're rocking and rolling today. ChesspatzerWALES. Okay, now the next person is, well, BlazerO.
Let's see if that challenge comes through.
BlazerO's another person who came to GingerGM, the GingerGM party, shall we say. And going, and Blazer. So he is playing, and we have an interesting BlazerO who has you see there's the third one. So like I said, it's going to take a little bit of a while to get and okay, I'm in with BlazerO. So oh no, what the hell? Okay, I'm going to abort this one because it's 3 minutes. That's not good. Let me try that again. Like I said,
yeah, I've got 3 minute ones. But
try that one again. So we're going to go BlazerO, select, and we need to go more time than the custom.
right, so I need to get
30 plus 30. Okay. So we've got that set.
Simon sent me the
30 plus 30.
challenge, but it was only 3 minutes.
I'm challenging him now. Okay. And yes, we're in. So it's going to take me a while to set one up. I'm probably going to lose a bit of time at the start. Who is next? Adam Ralph. And Adam Ralph is.
And now that's the other one.
From. Well. facing is Jason. I'm going to give this a go now. I'm not looking at the chat yet because
Ginger_GM, isn't it?
as quickly as possible, even though we're doing it very, very slowly. So 30, which I won't rate it because okay, there's another challenge going out. Next we have Chesspatzer from England, and that is Derek. So let me get these all set up, and then I can chill. I don't think this morning will be as hectic as this. So we're going to do that. We're going to go unrated 30. Yeah, good. Is that rolling? Okay, cool. Got a challenge going out there. Who have we got next? Luis from Spain. Hello, Luis. And by the way, some of these guys are also streaming. I'm going to try to give you links to their streams when I get a chance. Which, as you can see, might not be for a while. Oh, what happened there? Custom challenge. Again, it's not random. We want this guy. Chesspatzer Spain. Unrated. Time limit is okay.
Oh no, I think I'm actually going to miss out on the Simul.
I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. And then we have Will, chess player from Bristol, I believe. So I'm going to now send the challenge out. And I will have to check that everyone's basically...
Oh, he's done it. He's accepted it, right, so we're playing. I'm going
to ChesspatzerWALES. I will take your challenge, good. And we keep getting this cracking on.
Knight F6. Okay, so it's playing me now, so I'm going to turn this stream off. There we go. I'm going to put my own stream on, just so I can check it. And then I'm going to move. Time's going to run down. That's my plan. How would you like to be more like Simon Williams? There's no way, is there? There's no way, apart from growing my beard longer and gingering it up a bit. It used to be very ginger back in the day, but look at the grey, look at the grey. That's worry. This is the beard of worry, the beard of woe. I hate this move. He's playing a Dutch. I never know what to do against it. So, why look this up? Simon playing a Dutch. Seriously, Simon playing a Dutch. And I thought, I know. I'll just not know what to do. Okay, well let's... Okay. He's playing a Dutch. Simon is playing a Dutch defense against me. Honestly, that's an honour, isn't it? I've now played a move I've never played in my life. It's made me panic. Simon playing a Dutch, and I didn't think to have a look for it. Crazy. I'm going to love watching it. I hope Simon's properly streaming. I'm going to love watching it back. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. How well does he know a Dutch? Honestly, where's that picture? There's a picture on our site, Chesspatzers Unite, and it's got Simon holding a little DVD, and I've picked the DVD of the opening. I think he knows the best, and he plays a lot. I've seen him play a lot on streams. It's Killer Dutch, and I've just gone into the Killer Dutch and I've never looked at it. Yeah, what I was saying about my rating, 1732 it is on chess.com. Now this is because I've opened a new account. I've played 4 games and I've won them. Now, I don't know whether that was against other new people or not, but that's not really my rating. I'm not really a 1700 player. I'm more like a 100 player. Now look at him. He's played a crazy move. But what am I going to do? Well, I'm just going to push c4. You see, he's got a plan already. It's coming out. My king's getting leathered, isn't it? Do we know any is that a gambit line? Look at, now you see, this is what I'm thinking. Oh, let's play a gambit line against Simon Williams. But what we're going to do? Should we do that? And he's what will he do there? I'm going to get trounced, aren't I? Right, let's play what would I normally play? Well, let's move to c4. This might be a normal move in these positions. Once again, in this position, it's not. When I'm down the club thinking, why don't, right, imagine, right, what I've got to do. Imagine Simon is a new player. He's a new player. He's new. He's brand new, and I'm thinking, oh, the moves go out of my head. What goes on? It's like his beard just, it mesmerises me. Oh, by the way, these are all the little Chesspatzers that are going to be playing in the game. Look, we've got Norway. I did them and I can't remember. That's Mank. That's either Wilts or Australia. They were very similar. Ostravera. Look, there's Eleanor. Oh, there's me. Looks just like me, doesn't it? I think I better grey that beard up a bit. Jason Pierre swinging. Right, where's he coming with this now? That's a move I'm not keen on because it's coming in here. Oh, man, it's coming everywhere. Right. Well, this is it, isn't it? We're playing a GingerGM. We're playing the GM. We're playing a Grand Master. Somebody who's played thousands of games over the board and won thousands. I started just over a year ago. For the first 6 months, I kept putting my queen on the wrong spot. One game I'd played, my queen had stayed on the wrong bit, wrong square all the way through. It was only at the end he told me. Water. Sunday morning water. Now what's he doing? He's got 27 minutes left. I would say if Simon had 1 minute, as would Chesspatzer UK, they would both do me up like a kipper. You see, I'm not thinking of his plans. What's he got coming? He's got bishops over here. Shall I push in the centre now? No. What I want to do is try and get my king castled, isn't it? So I want to come in here, here, here. Castle queen side. Because I just know. Look at his attack. He's like a masterman. He's a mastermind. I hope all the others have got the game sorted out. Maybe I should check on Facebook for Swan. Right, this one. Chesspatzer Swansea. You need to send him a challenge then. 30-30. Go into live games, custom. And then go into more options for the times, and you can set 30-30 and put it in Ginger_GM. Right, just telling a couple of the others can't seem to get, haven't got their challenges through yet. Okay, so what's he doing here? He's bothering my bishop, but if I move a bishop in here, he's got knight in there. So really, I'm not bothered about that. I'm just going to start. Or if he takes, he takes. I think he likes to keep the tension a bit, though. I hope they've got games, them two. And if they're playing, I can't really even tell if they're playing. It's a shame if they don't. Eleanor's given up. She was going to go out walking today with friends, but no, could not pass up the opportunity to play GingerGM. Into Fion Chatter, his bishop. So what am I going to do? Am I going to start pushing this fella? Or am I going to Okay, so this is a threat. If I'm moving this here, I'm feeling that at some point that's moving and this pawn is under attack with a queen attack. So I've got to find some way to blunt this attack a little bit. There, there, there. What about if I push this? I can't because my king is currently under... Okay, what about... Well, I need to be protecting this pawn though. I think well, this is one move, but I don't really like it. Well, let's try this. Knight comes in then though. What about up here? We should have some music on, shouldn't we, in the background? He's always aiming down at me then though, isn't he? Whereas let's get out of that pin because that... Right, okay, that's the move, isn't it? Hang on. Right, so what I should really be doing is looking at various plans. So takes, take. The problem here is if I push up, I forget that this knight is on pre. So I think if I look at something like this, I don't know whether he castles in these positions. He just looks at everything out, doesn't he? And I've got to remember that this queen is protecting this. Right, okay, so he's pushed up his bishop. He's attacking that knight. He's attacking this pawn. Do I just castle or do I start to attack his bishop? Because as soon as I come here, I'm weakening my pawn structure. Would he take it though? I probably don't think he would. I wonder if I can get in Harry at some stage. Or Arthur. Well, start with this. My goal is not to get checkmated in 14 moves. But I think when I've watched his streams before, he treats lower rated players with an awful lot of respect. And so he still gives his analysis as if he's playing a grandmaster. And that is what is fascinating about it. Because he's very engaging, but also he treats people with respect. And it's hellish funny as well. Right, this pawn now, I've got to remember, am I going to actually castle into danger? Well, I am, aren't I? But also, I might do this. I might pull a Kramnik on him. Shall I pull a Kramnik on him and go for an attack on his queen? Where's he going to castle? Where's he going to castle? Is he going to castle? He's probably not, is he? He don't need to castle. Probably lives in a castle. Why does he need to castle? Right, I'm just going to drink of water. While I'm gone, marvel. Marvel at the Be Right Back Love Baboon. Oh, I forgot my ice. Just a minute. Marvel once again at the Be Right Back Love Baboon. Okay, so let's take a look. He's castled kingside. What am I going to do if I simple push, I don't know. But he does leave then that square empty. But what if I bring my queen up here? Where's he got? He's then out for another attack, and my queen is really massively misplaced, isn't it? So what have I got here? Do I castle? In which case he's got all these George's marvellous moves. Well, let's see what he's going to do, because I'm not such a fan of that. But, you know, it might be my option on the queen side. Why can't I remember? I've watched loads of his Dutch things. Okay, well, I'm relaxing into it, but that's a bad sign. It's not generally a good sign, that. Come on, how many moves am I on? 8. 6 to go without dropping a piece. Now, one of my hobbies, of course, is dropping my queen. By that I mean I generally get it forked between with a knight and lose it. Now, what that has led me to do is protect my queen. So she minces about there on the back rank, currently on D1, stays there. It's like a fat queen. Fat's daft. I mean, I'm using the word fat because I have been known to be a bit of on the large side. She doesn't do it. She just sits there. As a result, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Right, if he puts this in the centre at some point, should I have my queen there just to prevent that, because I'm moving a pawn up with check? But really, I want to have my queen on a square where it can jump into the defence, because at some point Simon's known for his attacking chess, isn't he? I've seen some of his games. I can't even guess a move. It's fantastic attacking chess. He's been sacking queens, sacking rooks. Checkmate. The only positive is last night I went in for a full attack on somebody, thinking, right, I'm going to pull a Williams, which living in Wales. Anyway, I'm going to pull a Williams. I'm going to attack. And actually got somebody in my first smothered mate with a knight, with a king in the corner. Okay, now, the move here really, do I want to be putting my bishop on this diagonal? That's what he wants me to do, isn't it? Or do I take back with a pawn? When I've watched Grandmaster, they're taking back with a pawn, wouldn't he? But I'm not Grandmaster, am I? What's he got coming in to attack my knight? Right, okay, so if I take, I'll then double my pawns. I've got a space for my rook. He's a little bit cramped in this corner. Take with the bishop is a normal move. It's just a normal developing move, isn't it? So let's see. Takes. Where's it? When's he going to go for a pawn break? And I've still got this knight that's. Oh, I've still got an under. I've still got. Right. Well, I need to take something and then think about my king, don't I? So if I need to get my king to some safety of maybe even the queen side, I need some pawns there. Right, okay. Let's try this. Of course, I've just noticed the flaw in that. In that now, what if he brings a knight in here? If he brings a bishop in there, well, I'm having it. I'm whipping it. I'm having that, boy. Right, both Andrew and Eleanor, that's Chesspatzer YST and Chesspatzer Swan from Swansea. I've both got games now. Alright, okay, so I can leave them to that. I can close down Faith. Well, I can keep the messages open maybe. We can go on to my Twitch to make sure it's working. Yes, it is. What a great concept. What a great concept. And it all, I mean, Chesspatzer UK has been streaming for a while. I've always watched him. Brilliant. Particularly his Sunday morning games. Just loved it. Sits there on his sofa. Mirror behind him. Looks like a pair of horns. Married to Chesspatzer Brazil. And been watching him. And then one day I thought, right, I'm going to do a little mini patzer. So I sent him this mini patzer. Oh, look, it's you as a little fella. There he is now, look, down there. And he liked it, and he came up with this whole concept then. A couple of months. I did him a bit of artwork for Twitch, a bit of artwork for YouTube. Well, he's got a fantastic outpost now for his bishop, hasn't he? So do we start... Which genuinely I don't want him to have. Where am I going to go though? Right, he's attacking. what am I going to let me think? The options are takes, in which case he might even take back with a pawn. He's got this open file then for his rook. But I suspect he's more likely to take back with his bishop. And what a fantastic outpost for that bishop then. What if I push this pawn? He's got queen coming in, hasn't he? He's attacking this bishop, which is on the long diagonal. But what if I just bring this back? See, he takes it and then he's got this. I can have an open file to his king, castle queen side. What about that? Or do I just push? But what else have I got then to protect that? And I'm opening it up without being castled. Right, well, what move am I on? 9 moves. Remember where we get to a situation where it's the beginning of the end. That's my situation. Oh. There goes my chair. Okay, got Simon on mute. I have no idea what he's saying. And anyway, if Simon said to me, GingerGM, if he were to say, ChesspatzerWALES, Sean, my old mate, my old grey-bearded mate, compatriot beard-wise, I am going to play next E5. If he told me, and then he told me the plan, I still would not be able to stop anything he does. He's that good. What an honour to play him though. What an honour. What an honour. I've been trying for about 2 years to try to get him to say my name in a stream. No. I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. I'm going to go and subscribe to his stream now. Let me go on. I've got him on mute. Yeah, I don't want to be listening to anything he's saying. 18 minutes left, 23. You know, one of us, some of the stronger players might have a chance to nick a win and a draw, and just because of the time controls here. He's also got anybody that watches my stream, by the way, and likes it. There is an option down below to donate. Now, this isn't a donation to me. Everything that I gain through streaming, it donates to Haven Children's Hospice in South Wales, which helps children with end-of-life care. So it helps the children and the families, just to help them get some happier memories and happier times before their children pass away. Or life-limited children as well. So it's a fantastic charity. You can go straight to them, to Haven. They're on Just Giving or to haven.com probably. I should have checked. But any donations go there. So have a think about that at some stage. Right, back to the stream. Have we played him? Oh, he has. He's played his rook up. He's going to lift his rook. He knows what he's doing. What am I going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take there. He's bringing his bishop. There we go. And I'm going to attack his rook, which he's then going to move. But then I've got kind of an outpost. It brings his queen. I've got well, he's still got that knight in the corner. What's his plan? He's going to do a comedy checkmate where he checkmates me in what? With one piece, like a smothered mate with a pawn. Don't know what his plan is. It's a bit scary though, I'll tell you that. Oh, you see, I can't. Why didn't I even think that my knight would be? Oh, have I lost a knight? Let's think. Up. Takes. 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 Don't want that, do we? But if I'm moving my knight up here and that there, where am I going then? I've got to kind of come back here, and there's a pawn push. I've lost my knight. So let's have a look. Up, takes. Takes, 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 takes. That's not great, is it? There we go, 12 moves. I'm trying to calculate, I'm trying to out-calculate the GM. Yeah, is that going to happen? Is it be Joseph? Oh, cool. He's challenged Chesspatzers Swansea. It's all on. So how long we got left? I've got 22 minutes. He's got 18. So I think on the next one I'm going to have a jolly good thing. But he takes. You see, I think he'll probably just move his rook across. Maybe I come in. I can't wait to watch the stream back, just see the patterns and how they're doing. I hope he's recording. Maybe I should do a highlights reel. What would that include? What would my highlight reel include? Would it include the Be Right Back baboon or the lemonade? Because I suspect it's not going to include these moves, is it? My goal as well when I'm playing better players is to make them go, ooh, like that. That's all I want. That's what I want from life. So when a GM's, I suspect he's not going to be doing it with these moves. However, so far, what we're going to do? Oh, look at this! I wonder if I can if I swindle. Imagine that! If I swindled him with a checkmate, is that going to happen? No. He invented swindles. Okay, so I'm taking his rook. If he comes down here, I've got a queen. So what's he going to do? He's going to attack with his queen. I'm going to take the pawn, my queen. Let's have a think. If he takes there, I'm taking there. If he takes there, I'm taking there. Takes in the centre. You know what he's got though? He's got that little bugger there, hasn't he? But I've got this pawn, so okay. I'm going to do it. Okay, Wonder how the others are doing. How's JT doing? He looks animated. Not animated. He's excited. He's sat there. He's got his coffee. He's got his laptop on his knee. He's wobbling about a bit. He's all excited. I've brushed my hair. My wife Catherine said, "Where are you going?" I'm going to go and sit on my chair. I've got a Simul. I've got a streaming Simul. We've got 5 children, and at the moment, oh, blooming heck. Well, I want to keep his night out of. What else have I got? So he's moved his queen across. He doesn't want to trade queens because he wants to checkmate me. But also, I've got this move, which hopefully keeps his... Okay, e4. How am I doing? I was given some advice. Some advice for playing a GM. Well, they said, here's what happens. You think you're doing all right up until the point they checkmate you. Sage advice. Maybe this is like, I'm playing like that AI. What was it called? It kept somebody's pieces all in the corner, didn't it? The old fish. And it was the new... What was it? Was it... I don't know what it was. I can't even remember what it was. Okay, so we've got a knight coming in here. So he's trying to activate his rook to here. He's also, that's why he's only got 1 space for his knight on a6. So if I try attacking that knight, he's coming at me with rook and pawn. But I don't want to allow his knight into this square on c5. So okay, so let me think. He goes there. What happens if he comes here? Well, I'm just going to leave it, aren't I? Maybe move a rook across. Okay. I don't want that there. In fact, and then I want to get my queen off this diagonal with the bishop. At least playing this way, I can think a bit better, even if it's not the plans of a grandmaster. It's not even the... What would it be? Who knows? But it's given me time to think and hopefully not blunder a piece, which I would have done by now. Admittedly, when I played Lawrence Trent, it was a 3-2 game. Now there is just bread and butter, aren't they? I would have needed that for every move. I've played Aman. I find him very gentlemanly. And I find that Lawrence Trent's analysis is just fantastic. Okay, so he's knocking my queen out of the way. So I'm going to come here. I am not only going to attack his queen, but I'm attacking that pawn. He's going to move his queen out of the way. I'm going in that back. Oh, I can't because of his knight, but then I can... Let's have a look. Say there. Say, but then he's got this move, hasn't he? He can take that pawn. So the first thing I've got to do is protect my pawn. And then maybe even that. So takes. Do I take back this way? Shore it all up, keep him out, or do I take back this way? See, that's really the way, isn't it? But then I've got this weak pawn there, which could then be a, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pawns versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? I'm a pawn up against the Williams. Right, he's trying to get his knight into play. So we're looking at this move, aren't we? But then we're looking at this move. But then that's attacking that pawn, isn't it? So that's up. We're opening, right, he's found a way to open everything up, hasn't he? Well, maybe not. I don't really want to. But is he going to find a way to come in down here? Okay, well, this is getting tricky now because this is where. Samo, be quiet. Sam? Samson? Dog of Doom. Shush. It's your mum. Okay, this is what we need, isn't it? We need a barking dog. Hang on. The Be Right Back baboon is going to make an entrance. Okay, so I've asked the dog to be quiet. I'm not sure he's listening. He's a ludicrous boxer dog. Simon's now played a move that's got me thinking a bit too much. What can I do? Am I just going to do that?
Plate! Daddy, plate!
Oh yeah, what are you going to have on your plate?
Lunch.
Look at them melon.
Watermelon.
Cheers. Did you do some good shopping?
Yeah, we got a lot of things.
Did you buy me any treats?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Simon. Give me a go. Sam? It's your mum, why are you woofing?
There's something to do in the shopping.
What is it?
I can't tell you, it's your favourite.
Is it?
Yeah.
You see, now I've also got to watch this with a Discord attack on my thing at some stage. So, do I move my, in which case he's got some kind of, or do I look at going maybe here, moving my rook to d1 to protect it? Right, okay, so that was the move. He's going to get his knight into play. Do we want to start? No, not really. Gets his knight into play. He's got this square here, hasn't he? So do I want to start doing this? Well, this is scarifying, isn't it? There we go. Because I'm thinking here, here, but of course it's got that one as well. Okay. I'm being bothered now, aren't I? Bothered by his fine play. Who's going to outthink GingerGM though? Is it going to be me? Alright. There. That's there, that's there, that's there. Right. Well, I'm going to start protecting that pawn a little bit. Moves his queen across, I'm just moving. Right, okay. Yes, sweetheart. Isn't it? You've got to be careful though, because you don't want to hurt your toes, do you?
No.
Do you want to say hello, Princess Willow?
Yeah.
Alright. This is, oh, let's move this way. Princess Willow.
This is Princess Willow.
Oh, you're copying me?
Yeah.
My little pumpkin. What would you like to say? What do you think I should move next? Which piece?
The horse.
I haven't got a horse, have I?
Oh.
And you know it, and it's a knight. I've got 2 rooks, a queen, a king, and all these pawns. So what I need to be doing is trading off, and then I'll be a pawn up in an endgame.
Okay.
Well, I think that's actually a good idea. Move me king. You've done very well, thank you. Right, let's see. I did notice as well that GingerGM is going to give a couple of prizes to the patzer who he thinks plays best against them. So what a generous guy. What a generous guy. And those DVDs, they're like 30 hours worth of material. How's he going to do me then? There's a knight coming in here, which double packs the. So, do I try and keep bishop out, or am I here? Or here? I'd have liked my rook on e1 really, wouldn't I, for that? Should have thought of that, because then we've got a rook here. And he's going to be triple attacking. But then I've got more isolated pawns here. Right, that's cool.
I can just put them like this, like the letterbox.
At which point did I lose a piece? When did I lose a piece? Oh, miscounted. For God's sake. Here's me thinking I've done alright, and I've already blundered a piece by about move 10. Excellent.
I love you.
Love you too, sweetheart. But I've just realised I've blundered a piece. Okay, so. Oh man.
Why did you put my plate?
I put it away when I was getting the shopping out, okay? But just because I need the space in there, I want to put the shopping away, okay?
Right. Well, I've gone against what I said. I didn't calculate properly and I've lost a piece. Worse than that, I've only just realised it. Okay, so I've got a pawn, I've got a rook against 2 pawns. So let's see what we can do. Got this knight coming in here. Chesspatzers. I think it's resignable for an endgame, isn't it? There we go. I think once it becomes ludicrously clear, I mean, even if push up, he's got a queen in here attacking that pawn 3 times again. Got a knight in here as well. Oh dear. Didn't even recognise it. Oh, why not work that out? Okay. Now I've got derailed. Demoralised. Okay. What's happened to me here? I wonder if there's a prize for who played the worst. Still, I remember working it out and thinking I had a bit of an attack, but of course he's come back into it because all his pieces are in the corner and I didn't really push it when I could have done. And everybody else seems to have dropped a piece. That's cheese grommet. Okay, so we've got this move coming in. He's on pass on it, and then he's got 4 pieces attacking this central pawn. So I can't do that. If he comes there, I've pretty much got to take with that. And then he's rolled his pawns down the board. Oh, he's moved his. Why has he moved? What's he done with that? Okay, well I'm going to weaken it even further. I'm just trying to stop this coming in there. And all I need to do now is work out a plan on how to win that piece back. Be right back, baboon's coming on. Okay. Well, that's something I've not seen, is it?
Who's a good movers, Daddy?
Are they? Now this is just daft chess. Right. We're going 25 moves. What did I say, 24? This is a spot of that hope chess, I believe.
Okay, Mum.
Maybe. Queen h4 would be a move. Shame I've not got a back rank, isn't it? I'd have probably seen this in bullet. I've got a queen in there. Well, he's getting his pawns back, isn't he? I need to get out of that pin though, don't I? If I take now, takes. Oh, he's taking my queen. to get out of the way of that.
Mummy, where did you put my ring?
Maybe there.
Went outside and
Okay.
I want to drink one my bottle.
Okay. Well, this is
My bottle.
what have I dropped now?
It's outside.
okay.
Let me show you the trash.
Okay, well this is how he wins a rook, isn't it? So let's... A clever man. Not a clever man. That's the usual position there.
Great.
Oh, my pants.
Please.
Alright, Willow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what now? Let's come in. So if he comes there, where am I? Right. Well, there's no chance now, is there? So let's just try this. We get to 30 minutes. Might be a time control. Hopefully the other people are giving him something to think about. Oh yeah, that's terrible. Hello, Exisumasasamji. I've got a horrible feeling that's one of those Bart Simpson things that doesn't sound like you think it's going to.
Have you got your thing now?
Yeah, oops. So let's have a look. Takes, 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 takes.
Inside isn't it then?
But if he moves that, he's got no check, and I've got a queen. Oh, why haven't I got a check?
Do you want it together?
Yeah.
Which one's in half?
Yeah.
Do you know what your video text is in half?
Well, let's move this queen. We're attacking that pawn. We're just giving him something to think about for a minute. Let me attack this guy.
I'll take it outside for you, shall I? Do you bring a drink?
I'll move it there. That's x-rayed by this bishop there. I've got nothing here, have I? What if I come there? Takes, takes. Pushes me away. How can I get round into that knight? There? Let's pile in with a Nigel Short king walk. Nigel Short. I hope he's not really angry with me at this for playing on with a piece down. Maybe he is. If you are, I apologise. How's Sweeney doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doing very well. Chesspatzers Canada doing really well. UK, yeah, holding his own. He's got a plan. Time up on the clock again. Shall I be the first one to resign? Rez, is that Spain? I don't know who that is, to be honest. Here's Eleanor. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eleanor's doing really well. Chesspatzers Oliveira. USA, yeah, doing all well. Okay. Or maybe down a piece, but with a bit of counterplay. I've walked right into a check. Yeah. So okay. So we've got this position now. I suspect it's he's crashing through, isn't he? He's crashing through into my position, and I've lost my mind. Got a check here, I must remember. Just going to take him with. I can take back with the rook though, because it takes the knight or the queen. Okay. Now, what's the what could be my plan here? Would it be make Simon die? That's my only plan. The only way you can win a game against GingerGM is okay, so we've got that white bishop, white diagonal. Try and keep most of the main pieces on dark squares. It's gonna, this pawn is going to be the winner, isn't it? Oh, I've got takes. No, one does not have that. Gets his rook off though, and then I've got a rook and a queen against bishop, knight and queen, and 4 pawns versus my 4 pawns. Right, well that's another piece down, that's time to... Simon, I'm going to resign this because you've just... Is there any back rank thing? What about this? You know, I was about to resign that. Look at this back rank opportunity. Come on, take me queen. And if you take my rook, I'm taking your queen. Who won there then? Looks like Chesspatzer UK has won. He's won his match, 16 minutes versus 7 minutes. One of the other things I've been doing down the club is riding too early as well. And then they come up to me later, the better players, and they say, well, what did you resign that for? You could have played this and that. So this is one of my goals for the coming year playing over the board, is to not resign too soon. Even though things may look lost, they are not necessarily lost. All right, okay, so he's looking at a checkmate on this square. Clever. That's clever, isn't it? Now, what's my move here? Takes back with the queen. He's winning. Queen takes my rook. Great to get a queen into that square, wouldn't it? Clever man. How on earth do I stop that checkmate? Well, I think I'm about to resign. Where's another swindle? Is there a swindle? I'll bring back there, it just takes it, takes. Right, well that's like a bullet swindle, that, isn't it? That rook takes, queen goes anywhere, maybe there. Checkmate. It's worth one try. I am sorry to have. Who's just won? The Spain one. Chesspatzers Spain beat Simon in a great checkmate. Well, I didn't see that, and that's where it kind of went a bit pear-shaped, wasn't it? Takes, and then he's a bishop up. With all my pawns on white squares, that's going to be fantastic. I'm resigning this one. No way I'm going to do this, is there? Thank you, Simon. That was absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Right, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to do a short advert for the website, Chesspatzersunite.com. And I'm signing off, and I'm going to watch the rest of GM's stream, GingerGM's stream. Thanks to everybody involved. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it.